The system was profoundly an agrarian system. That is to say, it was based on landlords, peasants, and kings and queens and princes, all of whom have a historical connection to the land, and they don't have a historical connection to the industrial process. So that portion of the elite that foresaw what was going to happen had to persuade the other part of the elite, which included usually the Tsar and the court, that it was absolutely vital to industrialize the country. And because Russia was so slow to industrialize, it had to be done rapidly and coercively and from the top. In the middle 1890s and for the next decade or so, you have the formation underneath the surface in the political underground of modern radical parties. And at the same time, increasing portions of educated society come to believe that the autocratic system as it was constituted up until then simply could not do the job. It could not create a better place for Russians to live, and it could not industrialize the country. And if you couldn't industrialize the country, you couldn't provide it with weapons, you couldn't provide it with a trained army, and Russia could not be defended against the enemies that everyone faced in the Europe of pre-1914. So paradoxically, it was the elite who ultimately triggered the rapid ending of serfdom and the revolution themselves in order to prevent Russia from sinking into the quicksands of stagnation, backwardness, and ultimately of collapse.